Hello guys, Caleb O'Dowd here. How are you all? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. If you can hear me, please say hello in the chat box and let me know if you can see my screen. Actually, I need to pause my screen for just a moment. And I'm back. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, great. All right, guys, welcome to our ROI Players Club Monday call. I am going to hijack this call, and I'm going to use this call as an opportunity to record this month's training. And what I have for you this month is an amazing campaign that promotes a webinar. Now, this is a 7-day email promotion that promotes a back-end webinar. And what I've done for you here is I've systematized and templatized this campaign. And you'll see what I mean when I take you through this campaign. But essentially what I'm giving you here is a campaign that you can copy and paste and customize and deploy to your email list. And this campaign is essentially this campaign and variations of it have been responsible for about $20 million in sales for my business in terms of promoting webinars. So we have and have had a pretty sizable webinar business. And this type of campaign, this formula, this template, this approach, I guesstimate that about 20 million worth of sales would have gone through this particular formula and strategy for doing webinars. This is a back-end campaign. So if you have a webinar, you have an email list, you want to do your a webinar to your email list, this is one way to do it. Before we begin, I must let you know that there are many ways to skin a cat. Some people will take this campaign, run with it, and won't make any changes, and other people will completely disagree with the strategy and think that they have a better strategy and whatever, and that's because there are many ways to skin a cat. I don't claim to be the only guy in town that knows how to do this. All that I can say is this particular campaign, very legitimately, in and around 20 million has gone through this type of strategy. So it's pretty effective, whether you agree with this type of promotion or not, or you think that you have a better way of doing it or not. So I want to share this with you. This is going to empower you in a few valuable ways. First and foremost, this is a very well put together, strategically designed sales campaign. So it's very likely that this will be a very high converting campaign for you. Maybe more converting, maybe it'll convert better than what you're doing currently yourself. Secondly, because of how systematized and templatized I've got this, it's going to allow you to rapidly create one of these campaigns. So what might have taken you a long time to do in the past will now take you a very short amount of time. So not only will it potentially earn you a lot more money, it will potentially save you an awful lot of time. In addition to that, it is a formula and a template essentially that will allow you to create really high converting advertising, even if you are not a great copywriter. because it will direct you specifically to get information that once got will, you know, build a very powerful campaign for you. You'll see what I mean in a moment. And last but not least, you know, if you have a business and, you know, you have copywriters, but you're struggling to find really good copywriters, well, most likely the copywriters that you have will be very easily and very enjoyably be able to go through this campaign and rapidly crank out a very high converting sales funnel for you. In other words, this is a campaign where even if you don't have, you know, A-level copywriters working for you, actually the copywriters that you have working for you or that you can get to work for you will be all that you need to produce a really good campaign. So I'd like to give you this. This is going to allow you to just fast track the promotion of any campaign that you know, you promote here via a webinar. So I'll take you through this. Keep in mind that this is a template, which means that you can add to this in many ways. You can take away from this. You can customize this in a variety of different ways. But essentially, this is, you know, my webinar, back-end webinar promotion model. I don't really know where I got this from, but I have 120 joint venture partners that promote webinars a lot, and probably I, you know, just absorbed their approach for doing this. But this has been a very effective strategy for me, i.e. this strategy of it being 7 days long, it consisting of 3 days of webinar promotion, 1 day of webinar plus an encore. You'll see what I mean a little later, and 3 days of close. So I don't know where I got that from. We've since added to it. We've turned our webinars into 14 and 16-day webinars, and I will do an upcoming training on that at another stage. But the basic 7-day campaign here consists of these 3 parts: 3 days of webinar promotions, 1 day of webinar plus an encore, 3 days of close. So there are in fact 3 campaigns total in this file. There's the 3-day promotion, there's the 1-day webinar and encore, and the 3-day close. There are several options to optimize the results of this campaign. So if you have testimonials, endorsements, or case studies, then you can sprinkle those testimonials, endorsements, or case studies into the actual campaign itself. Okay, so you can sprinkle it throughout. We do bonus stacking reopens and payment plan reopens, meaning that after 7 days are over, we'll shut it down. We'll shut down the offer, and then we'll like go silent for 24 hours, and then we'll reopen the offer for 48 hours with an extra bonus. We'll say, hey, you know, I've got these other bonuses here. I just wanted to reopen this whole thing, give you the option to get in again with all of these other bonuses. I thought that you would love these, so I'm going to make the offer available again for another 48 hours. And the reason for that is you've got these extra bonuses. You can then shut the campaign down again for 24 hours, and then you can reopen it again for 3 days, or 2 days if you like. And you can just say, hey guys, I don't want money to get in the way of you getting in on this. So what I've decided to do is, like, you know, I'm going to break it down into 3 payments or 5 payments or whatever. So you can do bonus stacking reopen, you can do payment plan reopens, you can do live hangouts. You know, we're going to have a Q&A on the last day, you know, give you like an opportunity for me to add extra bonuses, overcome your objections, blah, 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 blah. So there's lots of different stuff that you can do to optimize this whole campaign here. Any questions along the way, guys, feel free to, you know, just ask your questions in the chat box there. So the strategy for the 3-day promotion campaign is as follows. So we're going to create 3 emails total, and we're going to send 1 email per day. However, we're going to send each email 3 times per day. Therefore, we're going to need 9 subject lines. And what we're going to do is we're going to send the first email at 7 a.m. in the morning, and then everybody who does not open that email, we will change the subject line and we will remail them again at 11:15 a.m. Then everybody who doesn't open the 7 a.m. email or the 11:15 a.m. email, we remail those guys again at 8 p.m. with a different subject line. So 3 emails, 1 email per day, sent 3 times per day to the people that don't open the previous emails. So 7 a.m. emails use curiosity subject lines. Subject lines like exciting news, Caleb, this is big. In case you missed this, I've got an amazing idea for you. So curiosity, mystery, intrigue, style subject lines. 11:15 a.m. subject lines are benefit-based subject lines. Examples, my most profitable Facebook ad template. Here's a brilliant way to stop a dog barking. Hot new client getting strategy for coaches. So 7 a.m. emails, curiosity, mystery, intrigue. 11:15 a.m. emails, benefit-orientated subject lines. 8 p.m. emails are kind of offer-based, proposition-based subject lines. So like new training, 5 ways to optimize sales funnels. Can't lose weight on keto, ? Try this. Or, Caleb, open this email, surprise. So different strategy targeting, different strategy targeting, different desires that people have. So we're going to hook people with curiosity in the morning, give them benefits later on in the morning, and give them offer/proposition style subject lines later on in the evening. So let's jump into the first email template. So, hey name, I've created an exciting new training for you. It's called Title of Training. I'll be hosting this training live on Thursday at 2 p.m. EST. Here's what you'll discover. Benefit, benefit, benefit. Want to join us? Register here. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. I'll be showing you this other amazing thing too. Register now to get this training. So very simple stuff, but as this campaign unfolds, it starts to get a lot more strategic. This whole thing is just, hey, I've got this cool training that I'm doing, and if you want in, click the link and sign up. Day number 2, Caleb, you're going to love this, and then insert a picture of the first slide in your webinar, and then just make the image a link to the squeeze page. That will get an awful lot of clicks. So this is a very well-designed email here. It's an exciting new training I created for you. I'll be hosting this training live on Thursday at 2 p.m. EST. You should definitely attend if you've got this urgent problem, or you want to avoid this pain, or you want to accomplish this cool thing faster, or you want to avoid this common mistake, and so on. So in the first email, we're saying, hey, here's what you're going to discover on the webinar. And that kind of captures people who are interested in the trainings, in whatever we're offering, the value that we're offering. Whereas in this email, we're talking about the problems, the wants, the needs, the desires. And in that way, we're hooking the person, okay? To attend, simply register here. The training will take about 60 minutes. Plus, I'll stick around at the end to answer questions. Go register now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Don't miss this training because insert painful outcome for missing training. This is a fear of loss trigger. So these emails are very simple, but they're a minefield of persuasion. They use every last, sentence here in all of these emails uses really sharp street level psychology for selling. So while they're simple and breezy and light and easy to get through, they're very powerful, they're very impactful, and they're all based on sales triggers and psychology, this being the fear of loss. You need this, otherwise something, a bad thing is going to go wrong, potentially. This is the third email. Hey, Caleb, this is going to be awesome. And then insert picture of the first webinar slide and make it a link to the squeeze page. On tomorrow's training, I'll show you an amazing way to get this big benefit that you really want without all of this hassle and hard work and fear and problems and frustrations. So this is a different email again. While this one is saying, hey, you're going to learn all this cool stuff on the webinar, this one says you should definitely attend if you're this type of person who has all of these types of problems. This one down here is saying, hey, you should attend if you want this big benefit without all of these problems that are stopping you from enjoying success today. So we're targeting different aspects of the human brain here, pulling people in, attracting them in, inspiring them, motivating them, getting them to take action via different psychological triggers and different levers that we're pulling here. So again, simple stuff, but very strategically designed. Register here so you don't miss out. The training starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. We'll go for about 60 minutes. Plus, I'll stick around at the end to answer your questions. Caleb, I've got an excellent training for you. Don't miss this. Register here now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. I designed this training to help specific prospect achieve ultimate desired outcome. I designed this training to help keto dieters achieve the body of their dreams. Sign up right now. Again, very powerful stuff. See, a lot of the reasons why people don't buy things or take the actions that we want is because they don't think that, what we're offering is for them. So this is a whole identity trigger, I designed this specifically for this type of person who wants this outcome. So again, if like the reader is reading this, then we're letting them know this is exactly for you. Very simple stuff, very powerful psychology, very, very effective. So I've never systematized this in this way before. Like I've never taken a campaign that we have and turned it into this, but I was inspired recently to do this, and it's just been really, really great for me, and I think it's going to be fantastic for you and your company as well. Okay, so that was the 3-day campaign. Very simple stuff. Again, anybody, you can do this, someone in your company can do this, and this stuff, is very easy. Now, anytime you want to promote a webinar, you can just rapidly put this stuff together. So here's the strategy for the 1-day webinar and encore campaign. It is 5 emails in 1 day. 3 of those emails promote the webinar. 2 of those emails promote the encore. And the mailing times are 7 a.m., 11:15 a.m., 1:45 p.m., 6 p.m., and 8:45 p.m. An encore is essentially, the training is done a second time later on in the evening for people who are not available during the day. So 7 a.m. emails use reminder subject lines. So Caleb, we still talking today at 2 p.m.? Please confirm today's call at 2 p.m. Finally, today's 2 p.m. training is here. We're just letting people know, hey, remember, the training is happening at 2 p.m. 11:15 a.m. email uses excitement/reminder subject lines. Exciting update about today's 2 p.m. training. Important, today's training at 2 p.m. Wow, packed house for today's 2 p.m. training. The 1:45 p.m. email, that's like a reminder that we're going out in 15 minutes, that the training is going live in 15 minutes. So it's an announcement warning subject line. Caleb, we're going live in 15 minutes. Hurry. I'm on the call waiting for you, Caleb. Caleb, we're going live in 15 minutes. Here's your link. 6 p.m., this is the encore. So this announces the encore after the webinar is over. Great news, encore training tonight at 9 p.m. Missed today's training, join me at 9 p.m. tonight. Caleb, I'm doing today's training again at 9 p.m. tonight. And then 8:45 p.m., this is 15 minutes before the actual encore, we go live. It's another announcement warning, final notice, yada, yada, yada. We're going live in 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the 7 a.m. email. Caleb, the day has finally arrived. At 2 p.m. this afternoon, I'm presenting the exciting new training I've been telling you about. It's called Title of Training. If you haven't signed up yet, don't miss this. Register here now. Here's what I'll be sharing. Benefit, 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 benefit. Go register now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Bring a pen and paper to take notes. I've got a lot of secrets, ideas, tactics, strategies to share with you about achieving your ultimate desired benefit. Here's something to note. We did a training on the avatar there recently. So if you are populating, if you are working from the avatar when creating this, then everything that you put in here is going to land like lightning in the hearts and souls and minds of your prospect, because you'll be talking about exactly what they want, need, desire, what they're afraid of, what frustrates them, what their problems are. So everything springs from that avatar. You know what I mean? All your advertising needs to be talking to that avatar, specifically speaking to that avatar. And in doing so, you bring a campaign like this to life and you just turbocharge its effectiveness. Email number 2, 11:15 a.m. Caleb, exciting news. Way more people signed up for today's training than I expected. Turns out my title of training struck a nerve with a lot of people. If you haven't signed up for this training yet, don't be silly. Register here now. This training could finally give you the ultimate desired outcome you've always dreamed of. And that's especially true if you've got this problem, that problem, the other problem. Today's training at 2 p.m. will show you how to get past those problems without hassle, frustration, headaches, etc. Go here to register now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Don't miss this because insert painful outcome for missing training. Sign up right now. This is 1:45, 15 minutes before the webinar. Hey Caleb, we're going live with today's training in 15 minutes. I'll be revealing title of the training. If you have not registered, this is your last chance to attend live. Final notice, register here now, and cheers, Caleb. P.S. Stay to the end and I'll answer your questions live. So this is after the webinar. So this is 6 p.m. The webinar has ended. Wow, Caleb, that was a heck of a training. I revealed exactly how to accomplish the desired result, and the feedback I got from folks who attended was amazing. In fact, I decided to do an encore training tonight at 9 p.m. This is for people who missed today's 2 p.m. training. Go here to register for tonight's 9 p.m. encore. Here's what you'll discover. Benefit, benefit, benefit. If you couldn't make today's live training at 2 p.m., then tonight's encore training at 9 p.m. is for you. Don't miss this. Register here now. So we do an encore at 9 p.m. And this is the last email that goes out, which is a warning that we're going live with the encore in 15 minutes. Caleb, we're going live with tonight's encore training in 15 minutes. Bring a pen and paper and a glass of water. I'll be revealing how to achieve the desired result without hassle, frustration, headache, etc. If you haven't registered yet, register here now. Cheers, Caleb. So that now concludes essentially the first 2 of 3 campaigns. Got to do with this overall 7-day campaign. So we've done the 3-day promotion, and we've now done the webinar, and we've done the encore. So if this was a straight week, then we would be in Thursday. So now it's time to go to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the last 3 days. So this is the 3-day close campaign. And this is really where a lot of the magic, a lot of the mojo takes place. So the strategy for the 3-day close is that there's 3 emails on day 5, 3 emails on day 6, and there is 5 emails on the very last day, which is day 7. Mailing times for day 5 and 6 is 7 a.m., 11:15 a.m., 8 p.m. Mailing times on day 7, 7 a.m., 11:15 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. 7 a.m. subject lines use deal-orientated subject lines. For example, hot deal, Caleb, read this. Bonuses added, exciting gifts for you. Caleb, it's the sweetest deal I can give you. 11:15 a.m. subject lines use objection handling subject lines. So 5 exciting reasons to buy product name. So now we're not talking about a training anymore. Now we're talking about the product that we're selling, okay? Why you shouldn't let this product name opportunity pass you by. Read this if you decided not to buy product name. That's a great subject line. It's a really great one. So in these emails, we just overcome objections and seal the deal. 2 p.m. Subject lines use scarcity and urgency. Ends tonight, product name, special offer, so speed keto, if you're in the keto niche, ends tonight, speed keto, special offer. Your chance to achieve desired result with speed keto, ends tonight. Today is the last day to get product name. 8 p.m. email uses fear of loss subject line. So this is like the second last email on the very last, it's the last email on the first 2 days of the 3-day close, and it's the second last email on the last day. So it's fear of loss. Caleb, the product name offer is ending now. Your chance to get product name ends soon. Hurry, only 4 hours left. And then the 10 p.m. email is the very last email in the entire sequence, so it's a warning, fear of loss subject line. Final notice, the product name offer ends in 2 hours. Warning, product name closes at midnight. Last chance to get product name ends in 2 hours. So let's jump through this campaign here. So this is like, if we're doing it like A to Z, Monday to Sunday, then this is Friday's email, 7 a.m. in the morning. So this is like after the webinar, after the encore, the cat is out of the bag, everybody knows you're selling something. This is the email. So Caleb, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is when you sign up for product name, you get instant access to 3, 5, or 7 bonus gifts. This is the bonus. Bonus number 1, insert the name, insert the dollar value, describe what the bonus is, the benefits it offers, and why you should buy it and how it can benefit you. So you get all of these bonuses essentially. So you get all of these bonuses when you sign up for the product name. Now, that's the good news. Now for the bad news. The deadline to get product name is fast approaching. So if you don't take action before, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. EST, you lose out on your opportunity to achieve the desired result without all the pain and the hassle and the pain in the arse. Don't let that happen. Get product name now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Urgent problem is a serious problem. It's putting your health, business, marriage, etc. at huge risk of undesirable outcome. The longer it lasts, the worse it gets, because insert reason why problem will get worse unless fixed. Product name is the key to solving this urgent problem and achieving the desired result because, and you give a logical reason. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. You deserve the desired result. Sign up right now. This is very powerful sales copy. This is massive. Like, this problem that you have is a serious problem. It's putting your life at risk, at huge risk of, ending up with, having a deadly heart attack or stroke. The longer it lasts, the worse it gets, because plaque is just building up in your arteries day after day, week after week, month after month. But you know, this product, XYZ product, is the key to actually unclogging your arteries and increasing blood flow around your body, because it contains this thing that actually dissolves deadly artery plaque and removes it from your body as a component of urine. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. You deserve, you know, to live to a ripe old age, healthy and happy. I just made all of that up. But anyway, very powerful, very effective, very psychologically persuasive sales copy. This is email 2, day number 5. Hey Caleb, this is 11:15 a.m. Hey Caleb, my inbox is buzzing. The gurus are ranting and raving. And keto dieters everywhere are on the edge of their seats with the news about speed keto. Maybe all the buzz has you curious. Is it worth it? Should you buy it? Well, my answer is absolutely yes. And here are 5 reasons why. And then you give the reasons. Reason number 1, insert good reason, and then support with logic. See, even this is a brilliant piece, like it's a brilliant strategy, because it's essentially saying, you know, hey, are you on the fence? Because if you are on the fence, then I want you to know that, like, here's 5 reasons why you should buy this. Like, it's a very good, like, sales tactic and sales strategy, because anybody who is part of this campaign during this 3-day close is very much on the fence. So your job is to knock them off the fence. And you do that by giving them reasons to buy. So give them all of these reasons to buy, 3 reasons, 5 reasons, 7 reasons, 10 reasons, it doesn't matter. Look at the formula for these emails as well, by the way. I think this one is kind of long, but like, look at how breezy and bullety this thing is. Like, look at how simple and easy and pleasant it is to read. It's not some dense, thick, you know, science book that you have to read to get the message. It's easy, it's breezy, it's simple, it's enjoyable to read. So you give all of these reasons why they should buy, and then for all these reasons and more, I'm convinced getting your hands on this product today will be the very best decision you ever make, especially considering you get this bonus, that bonus, and the other bonus. You get all of these bonus gifts when you sign up for the product name now, but please hurry. The Sunday deadline at 11:59 p.m. is coming soon. If you don't sign up before then, you'll lose out on your opportunity to achieve the desired result without all the problems, hassles, and pains in the arse. Don't let that happen. Get the product name now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Here's another great reason to buy product name today. Insert great reason. So don't miss out. Get product name now. And then this is the 8 p.m. email on day number 5. So it says, hey Caleb, your chance to watch title of training and sign up for product name is disappearing fast. Insert the picture of the first slide of the webinar, except this time make the image a link to the replay page. Remember, product name gives you this benefit, that benefit, and the other benefit. Get it now before this offer ends. Plus, when you sign up before the deadline, you get 3, 5, 7 free bonus gifts. These are the bonuses. This may be the greatest opportunity you'll ever get to achieve the desired result. You've got nothing to lose when you accept this amazing offer. That's because explain why offer is risk-free. That's because you get this, 90-day double your money back guarantee, blah, 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 whatever. Name, you should give product name a chance. I believe in my heart it'll benefit you greatly. Sign up now. Cheers, Caleb. So very simple stuff, very powerful stuff, very well laid out emails that are going to easily be read, that are going to convey very powerful pieces of information that are going to generate a lot of sales for you. Okay, this is day number 6 or day number 2 in our 3-day campaign. Caleb, time is running out to get product name. Remember, product name helps you get this benefit, that benefit, the other benefit. It does it all without this problem, that hassle, frustration, headache, stress. So like, for example, you want to sell against the competition all the time. So if everybody else is out there and they're saying, hey, in order for you to uh, you know um, in order for you to build a tribe online, you got to like have an email list, you got to build an email, you got to build a website to capture emails, you have to write all of these emails yourself or whatever. Like if you had an opportunity where you could build a tribe, but you didn't have to do that, then what you would say is, hey, this training is for you if you want to build a very large audience of, product hungry buyers, plus like the strategies I'll reveal will help you build this massive audience without you having to create websites, without you having to write emails, without you having to do this, that, and the other. Because this is just a USP broken out into strategic copy. A USP, the perfect formula for a USP is, you get this, this, and this without this, this, and this. That's a really good USP formula. You're going to get this benefit, that benefit, and the other benefit without this pain, without that problem, and without the other frustration. That's a USP, and USPs close sales. They sell the living shit out of people, for the lack of a better term. And that's what this tactic is. It's just not presented in a statement. It's broken out into a bulleted list of tactics and strategies here. So remember, you get this half of the USP, you get this benefit and that benefit and the other benefit. And then down here, you get the other half of the USP, which is all of this, you get it without having this hassle, this problem, this frustration, this headache, this stress. That's a very powerful strategy and copy. And look at how just simple it is to put this stuff together. So your emails will have a very pretty, look and feel to them. And they'll be very easy and breezy to read, but they'll be deadly powerful. They'll be very effective because of these tactics. What's more, when you get product name now, you get these additional bonuses. And again, this is a really great email. Follows a really powerful strategy for selling. So you're going to get all of these advantages without all of these problems. Plus, you're going to get this amazing, value and this amazing like discount, and then it's or not a discount. You get this amazing value, and you get all of this, like money's worth of value. So it's like a sweet deal. You get all these benefits. You're going to get all these benefits. You're going to have to. You can avoid all of these problems. Plus, you get all of this extra value as well. It's a really powerful strategy. It's very simple. Just please understand, the Sunday at 11:59 p.m. deadline is fast approaching. So if you don't take action now, you risk losing out on this opportunity to achieve all this cool stuff without all of these hassles and frustrations. Don't let that happen. Cheers. Caleb. P.S. Product name is exactly the solution you need if. So again, we're reusing some of these tactics, but there's really powerful reasons why we're reusing these tactics. We're reusing them because, number one, not everybody is reading every one of these emails. That's not how it works. Nobody, in fact, is going to read every last one of these emails. So people are going to be joining at different times, opening one email, not opening the other. And what we want to do is make sure that we are, hitting very powerful points and very effective selling strategies again and again and again, which increases our likelihood of those strategies being applied to the most amount of prospects on our email list. The other reason why we repeat them is because if it's been figured out, if you read, excuse me guys, if you read something, You only, for one time, you only retain 20% of the information. 80% of the information you do not retain. So what we want to do is use repetition to hit valuable points home to ensure that they're received and understood. So a little bit of repetition is a really good thing. Being too repetitive is a huge problem. We don't want to do that. But that's why you're seeing some of this stuff again, and you will see it again. Email number 2, day 6. Hey, Caleb, are you on the fence about product name? If so, I'd like you to know I would never recommend a solution to you if I didn't believe with all my heart it would benefit you greatly. So let me ask you real quick. Do you have any of the following problems? Problem. If yes, then I'm convinced product name will benefit you greatly. This is another very powerful psychological strategy. First of all, it's calling out the elephant in the room. Are you on the fence? Yeah, I'm absolutely on the fence. I'm opening these emails, but I haven't bought yet. Of course, I'm on the fence. If so, I'd like you to know that I would never recommend a solution to you if I didn't believe with all my heart that it would benefit you greatly. Why did I lead with that? I led with that because a lot of the times people, one of the 2 reasons why, actually, let me back up there. I won't say it that way. What I'll say is people need to know where you're coming from. They need to know, they need to trust you. Part of making the sale is that they trust the people that they're buying from. And this is a tactic to hit that. I'm saying, hey, you can trust me because I would never recommend a solution to you if I didn't believe with all my heart that it would benefit you greatly. So it's just a very powerful thing to say to somebody. But the real power of this tactic is to say, hey, like what I'm saying here is, hey, I know that you don't know whether this is exactly the product you want or not. So let me ask you some questions. Do you have this problem? Do you have that problem? Do you have the other problem? The answer is going to be yes if you're operating from your avatar. And when you walk someone through that question process and their answer is inevitably yes, and then you say, well, if the answer is yes, then undoubtedly this product is going to work for you. When you say that, what you do is you get them past their unwillingness to conclude upon what's the right strategy for them, and it demonstrates to them that actually getting the product here is the right strategy. Because if you have this problem and that problem and the other problem, the product is specifically designed to solve that problem. And in that way, this again is a very powerful thing. You're essentially saying, hey, are you on the fence? Yes, I am. Okay, well, you can trust me because, I would never recommend like a bad product to you. But to determine whether like you really should buy this like product or not, whether this like to find out whether this is exactly what it is that you need, let me ask you, do you have this problem? Yes, I do. Do you have that problem? Yes, I do. Do you have the other problem? Yes, I do. Well, if you have those problems, this product was specifically designed to solve those problems. Oh, okay, wow. All right, I see now that I need the product. It's a very powerful, very simple strategy. And then you back it up. You say, hey, but listen, you don't just need it for that reason. You need it for all these other reasons as well. So now you're saying this is exactly what you need to solve your specific problem. However, you're not just going to solve that problem. You're going to solve that problem and you're going to get all of these other really cool things as well. Listen, and then we use this stuff again. Urgent problem is a serious problem. It's putting your health at risk of an undesirable outcome. The longer it lasts, the worse it gets. This is killer copy. It's seal the deal copy. Okay, this is email number 3 on day number 6. Caleb, product name is closing at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. If you don't act before the deadline, you're going to lose out on this opportunity to achieve the desired result without the problems. Plus, get this bonus, that bonus, the other bonus. Don't let that happen. Product name comes with a risk-free guarantee. This means you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Get product name now. This is exactly the solution you need if, again, we're using this stuff again and again and again because one of the main reasons why somebody doesn't buy something is because they don't believe it's exactly the solution they need for themselves. So when you say to them, when you apply this tactic, when you say, hey, this is exactly what you need if you have this urgent problem. You want to avoid this pain. You want to accomplish this cool thing faster. You want to avoid this common mistake, because you're giving them the opportunity to conclude for themselves that this is exactly what it is that they need. Simple psychology, very powerful stuff. The doors close tomorrow night, 11:59 p.m. on this amazing offer. Don't lose out. Get product name here. Cheers, Caleb. Now, this is the last day. So this is where we get the largest surge of sales on the last day. That's why there's 5 emails on day 7 as opposed to 3 on the other ones. Okay. So the 7 a.m. email says, Caleb, it's the sweetest deal I can give you, but today's your last day to get it. Come midnight tonight, your chance to get product name and achieve desired outcome without all the pain disappears. Here's a recap of the benefits product name gives you. Benefit, benefit, benefit. Plus, when you sign up before 11:59 p.m. tonight, you also get these special bonuses. Bonus, bonus, bonus. You get all of these bonus gifts when you sign up for the product name now. Just make sure you sign up before 11:59 p.m. tonight. Otherwise, this offer will end and you lose out. Here are 5 or 10 reasons why I believe you should buy product name today. So now you're giving reasons to buy. And that's a very powerful thing to do. Giving people reasons to buy motivates them to buy. So if you're just saying, hey, this product will give you these benefits, that's awesome. But that's not actually moving a person to buy. That's just selling someone on the idea that the product can help them. But when you give reasons to buy, that's moving someone into action mode. So these are very powerful. It's, again, just like there's a difference there. It's subtle, but it's very powerful. We're not giving people reasons why the product, is amazing. We're giving people reasons to buy the product. And one of those reasons should be, this is the last time on earth you'll ever get this offer. So again, the reasons we give here are reasons to buy. They're not, like reasons to like the product. For these reasons and more, I highly recommend you get product name now. This may be the greatest opportunity you'll ever get to achieve the desired result. You've got nothing to lose when you accept this amazing offer. That's because, and you explain why the offer is risk-free. So don't lose out. This offer ends 11:59 p.m. tonight. Sign up now. Cheers, Caleb. Okay. This is email number 2, day 7. Now it's just like we're just pushing the close, pushing the close. Hey, Caleb, I spent the last few days telling you all about product name. I even created and hosted a live training for you that explained how it helps you achieve desired outcome. Go here to watch it before 11:59 p.m. tonight. Unfortunately, today is the last day to get product name and the amazing special offer that goes with it. I hope you realize how powerful product name really is. When you have the benefits the product offers, you'll easily enjoy your desired outcome without all this pain and hassle and heartache. If you haven't bought product name, go here now. This special offer ends at 11:59 p.m. tonight. Cheers, Caleb. Now, this is a great email. It usually follows like a subject line that says, read this if you've decided not to buy the product. This is an old direct mail trick, and it's a little beauty. So in direct mail, they will send like a direct mail package, and they'll have like a little note, and the note will say, hey, only read this if you decided not to buy. And sure, of course, everyone reads the freaking thing, and it just overcomes objections. So I've taken that strategy, I use it here, and it's, hey, Caleb, have you decided to buy product name? If yes, sign up now. This offer ends at 11:59 p.m. tonight. If no, then it's probably because of one or more of the following reasons. And what we do here now is we just overcome hard objections. So you're going to know what these are from your avatar. You're going to be able to understand, what these things are. But like very common ones, price, time, all that kind of good stuff. So what you do here, this is a very simple strategy, but a very brilliant and a very effective strategy is, state the key objection. So like in the keto niche, it's I don't have time to cook meals. So I would like literally replace state key objection with I don't have time to cook these meals in quotation marks. And then the strategy here, which I'll give you an example of, you first must show that you understand the issue. This is very important. You have to let the person know, hey, I understand specifically what your objection is. Because if you don't let the person know that you understand specifically what their objection is, it leaves room for them to feel that how you have overcome the objection is not relevant to them because you didn't clearly talk about what their issue is. I hope that makes sense. Let me try and repeat it there in case that got kind of lost in translation. You must let the person know, hey, I understand specifically what your objection is. Because if your prospect doesn't understand that you understand their objection, there's room for the objection to remain in place. But when you say, hey, I completely understand what your objection is, then it can be removed by proving that the objection is not a problem. And once you've done that, you simply need to direct the reader to buy. So here's an example of what I mean. So show that you understand. So I don't have time to cook these meals is a major objection for keto dieters. So you would say, hey, I understand. You're a busy woman. Juggling a full-time job, kids, husband, it's not easy. There's no way you can take several hours out of your busy day to cook long, complicated recipes. That's me letting the prospect know, hey, I fully understand your objection. Because if I was not able to fully convey to the person that I fully understand their objection, then the person could say, oh yeah, but you're not really understanding my problem, so my objection remains. You got to nail the understanding of the objection so that you can remove it. Because you want the person to say, yes, that's exactly what my objection is. Because only when you can get the person to that place of saying that's exactly what my objection is, can you then remove it. So you remove it by proving it's not a problem. That's why the recipes in product name were designed to contain 5 ingredients or less, take 5 minutes to prepare, and just 10 minutes to cook. We even picked recipes that don't make a mess in the kitchen, so the cleanup time is fast and the job is easy. Now, that only works if I nail the show you understand part. But when I nail the show you understand part, and I convey that, like, hey, I totally understand your objection. And in fact, the product was specifically designed to overcome that exact objection. When you can convey that to the person, then you've broken the back on the objection, and now you can just seal the deal. And you do it by directing the reader to buy. This means when you sign up for product name today, you get delicious 15-minute keto meals that delight your taste buds, burn fat like crazy, save you time, and make your life on keto a lot more fun. That's how you remove a stubborn objection. So you want to do that in these emails, So it's like, hey, if you haven't decided to buy, it's probably because you have one or more of the following objections. Reason number 1, you don't have the time to cook the meals. Oh, look, I totally understand if that's what it is. I totally get it. You're a busy woman, and we just go into it. That's how you overcome this stuff. This little formula here, we've made millions with that. Online, over the telephone, we've done it a lot. It's great stuff. So This email is a sales email. This will sell like hell because people are on the fence and now they're getting squeezed. It's the last day. They're on the fence and they're getting squeezed. But they have objections. They have things pulling them towards the sale and things pulling them away from the sale. And what I'm doing here with these objections is I'm cutting their ties to so I'm cutting the ropes that are holding them back so that they can go and make the sale. So what are you waiting for? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain when you get product name now. That's because there's this amazing guarantee. You risk nothing, so don't lose out. This offer ends 11:59 p.m. tonight. Sign up now. Cheers, Caleb. All right. This is the 8 p.m. email, second last email. And this goes out 4 hours before the deadline. So Caleb, product name is closing in 4 hours, 11:59 p.m. tonight. Today is your last chance to achieve the desired outcome without the hassle, frustration, and headaches. Plus, get this bonus, that bonus, the other bonus. Go here to get the product name now. This is exactly the solution you need if you've got this problem, that problem, the other problem. The doors are closing on this amazing offer in 4 hours. Don't lose out. Get the product name here. Cheers, Caleb. The reason why we're repeating all of this stuff here is because it's everything that they need to make a buying decision. It's almost everything in these last emails. Between these two last emails, they got everything they need to make that buying decision. Okay, email number 5, last email, day 7. Hey Caleb, this is it. Product name is closing at 11:59 p.m. tonight. This is your last chance to sign up now. I put my heart into doing everything I could to inspire you to buy product name. That's because I believe undoubtedly it'll help you achieve the desired outcome. Right now, the clock is ticking. This offer is ending. So the way I see it, it's time for you to make a decision. You've got 3 options here. It should say here. This is a crossroads close. So if anybody is aware of, copywriting, anything like, copywriting, advertising, this is kind of like a classical crossroads close. So a classic crossroads close is, if you can imagine, your prospect is standing in a road and the road is a crossroad and breaks into 3 roads. On the left, you have a road. Straight ahead, you have a road, and to the right, you have a road. And what you want to do is say to your prospect, hey, you've got 3 options in front of you. Let's, discover which is the very best option for you here. First, you could forget about this opportunity. You could go back to doing what caused the problem, and you can continue to experience the problem. The question is, will that make you happy? If yes, then do nothing right now and everything will stay exactly the same. But if your answer is no, then read on. Very powerful psychology. You could just forget all about this. You could just go back to, like being overweight and unhealthy and, continue to feel miserable every time you look at yourself in the mirror, which is exactly the keto prospect. The question is, will that make you happy? I mean, the answer is obviously no. So read on. Second, you could forget about, the product name and find another solution. You could simply accept that to achieve the desired outcome, you'll just have to do all the painful things to succeed that product name saves you from having to do. Example, you'll just have to cook complicated recipes that take forever to prepare, cook, and clean up after. So we're saying, hey, you can just forget about this and just stay miserable like you are right now. Or you could forget about this product, go buy another product, but there's no other product out there that's going to, save you from having to do, all of this terrible, laborious, pain in the ass stuff. Or third, you could skip past all of those problems. Fast track your path to achieving the desired outcome without all the hassles by just buying the product right now. The decision is ultimately yours to make, but I've put all this effort into inspiring you to buy the product name because I believe it'll help you achieve the desired result. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is my last email. Your chance to get the product name ends at 11:59 p.m. tonight. Don't lose out. Get product name now. Cheers, Caleb. P.S. Remember, you also get this bonus, that bonus, and the other bonus. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a 7-day email promotion for a back-end webinar. There are, as I said earlier, several options to optimize this. So again, if you have testimonials, if you have case studies, if you have endorsements, stick them into those emails. If you can add extra bonuses, you might want to choose to reopen the campaign again. If you have a payment plan, you might want to reopen it again or else a second time. If you're down for doing live hangouts, you can do live hangouts. But this is a campaign that you can take, deploy, and rest assured that as long as you know your avatar, that this will get you a lot of results. You have to obviously have a really good offer, you have to have a good webinar, all that kind of good stuff, but this is a killer formula. It's a killer strategy, it's a killer formula. It'll allow you to rapidly create this type of campaign. Going forward, it'll be a system that you can have in your business anytime that you're doing webinars. If you need copywriters, you can hire guys, give them your avatar, put them to work on this, and you can pay, very competitive rates to people to produce this type of work for you, and and rest assured that your likelihood of getting back really high quality copy will be very, very high. So I know that we've gone an hour here, but we've gone over an hour. So here's what I'll do. I'll be putting this recording into the members area. It won't go in as a Q&A call. It'll go in as the actual training itself. And I will also put the whole PDF of this campaign into that into the module as well, and it'll be there for you. It'll be there for you tomorrow morning. So if you're picking up the call recording and you're watching this here, you probably will have everything, but otherwise the people on the call, you guys will have this tomorrow. And what I would like to do going forward here is I would like to share a lot more of these campaigns with you guys, because if you have a toolbox full of this stuff, then it will allow you to rapidly get into any new niche and start very quickly extracting money from it. I mean, if you had imagine you had 20 of these campaigns for every last selling situation imaginable. You had, templates for upsells, for webinars, for VSLs, for follow-up email campaigns, imagine you had all of the advertising needed for your business completely and utterly systematized and templatized. What would that do for your business? I believe that it would transform your business. So really what I plan to do going forward with ROI Players Club, at least for a period of time, I suppose, I plan on producing these types of campaigns and sharing them with you, because I think that they can massively impact your bottom line. So that is it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you see the value of what I'm sharing here. And I will be talking to you guys. If you have any questions for me, hit me up, caleb@roitips.com, and I will be available to answer your questions. But that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for today. And I shall let you go and chat to you again real soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.